What's up, YouTube? It's your boy K Ray. Y'all ain't seen me in a minute, but I'm right back, man. I'm still doing my thing on here. I just, life sends you through its ups and downs, man. And all the time, we probably don't have time to just, share and express ourselves together, because a lot of times we're not out here close together to talk to each other. But man, life can get you down, and life can try to, devil can try to beat you down. But I know one thing, though, if you resist him, he will flee from you. It ain't nothing but the truth, man. All day long, if I wanted to, man, I can do a whole bunch of things on here. Just stir up a whole bunch of controversy on YouTube, man. Go and do some crazy things on here. But man, I ain't wanna do nothing but tell the truth, nothing but the truth. But so help me, man. I got a couple things I want to put on here, but mostly the basics, man. About life and what I've been through, just to help somebody else, man. I just want to get on here too right now to tell all the youngsters and even some of the brothers my age, man, it ain't never too late to go back to school, man. Right nowadays, these times right here is getting bad. It's getting worse and worse, man. Right now they talking about taking another 5% out of my salary up here for the city, man. And there's so many things going on around here in this world, man, and we don't know what's gonna happen, but we should, but we know who to depend on. You can't rely on man, but you can rely on the man. That's Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. That's the only thing we know, that's for sure. And by everything else, they say the grass wither and the flower fade, but the word of our God shall remain forever. So we can't get caught up in what about the Bibles in the Vatican and what about this they left out, man, because like I did in my other video, talking about God preserved his word, and all the word that's in the Bible is inspired by Jesus, inspired by God. So we can't really concern ourselves with all this, foolishness, man, that's going on somewhere everywhere. Not saying that, man, not all the time that we always gonna make the right decisions and do the right things. But remember that when we do make them wrong decisions, we must consider that maybe I did do something wrong, because we can't just sleep. And when we sleep, man, we'll never achieve anything. A lot of times you look at it, you wonder why I don't have this and why I don't have that. The reason why is because you haven't changed. You think that somebody else is doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we think that it's right when it's wrong. We'll never move on, man. We'll never move on to better and greater things, that we should keep on doing the same thing. Same thing over and over again, man. That's what you call insanity. You wake up in the morning, you work at this big office, you get in your car, you go to work, you get in the elevator, and you push the 10th floor. You work on the 12th floor, and you're complaining about it. Every day you get up and go to work, you're getting up, the elevator taking you to the 10th floor. But you keep on pushing the 10th floor. If you don't change, push that 12th floor button, you ain't gonna never reach to 12th floor. You're gonna steady get off at the 10th floor. That's insanity, man. It's a lot of insanity going on nowadays. That's why I be hearing some things sometimes, man, I just gotta shake my head, man. With some non-verbal communication. Some things not even worth even saying anything about, we got a lot of things going on that don't even deserve a response. A lot of things goes on this YouTube don't deserve a response. But I guess controversy rules the world, man. Anything controversy, man, it gets 1 million views. Anything that makes any sense that helps your soul, helps your spirit, they get 0. But that's just what goes on in the world, man. We look around here like what happened the other day with these people out there, and the Somalians that shot down these people in the ship, and they were just out there passing Bibles around, man. They passing Bibles around, Somalians killed them. Look what our Navy did. But there was some oil on this ship, man. It'd be an all-out World War IV. Well, it was just some people throwing out Bibles, and it's really not a big deal. So we got our priorities messed up, man. And I can't understand this. If somebody can tell me this, just answer this. Why is it that we can walk around here, we can talk about this, we can talk about that, And this is a prime example, and I know that this happened because I've been on the other end of this before. If you see that somebody needs some help, and you walk right past that person, that's part of this community thing. If you walk by a car, now check this out. You walk by a car, somebody's stuck in the trunk, screaming, "Help, help, get me out, get me out." And you walk right past them. This world ain't worth living in, man. I done been up to a car, man, breaking into a car, people just looking at me, walking right past. Next thing you know, you ask somebody, you see anything, yeah, I seen some guy. Why you didn't call the police or say something? You know, when that person stuck in that hood, stuck in that trunk, why you didn't try to go get somebody to get them out of there? You walk right past them. Oh, don't be in no white neighborhood. You think that they'll try to jump in there and save you, but they look too. You know, but it's just crazy how we let things go on in this world. How we just walk right past it. It ain't me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's why the world's so jacked up now, 'cause you ain't got nothing to do with it. And you wonder why your children get caught up in it, 'cause you ain't had nothing to do with it. That's just why it's messed up like that. A lot of things anyway. A lot of things we have control of ourselves, but we just don't take we just don't take control of it. We just let it just fall apart. What about maintenance? Look at your house. You never do maintenance, I don't know what's going to happen to it. It's going to fall apart. It's just like with our communities and with our relationships with each other. If we never do nothing about it, it's going to fall apart. Nothing stays together without the glue. And if we don't, and if we as people, and I'm just talking to right now, just to Christians, man, because a lot of times what I'm saying right now to non-Christians ain't gonna mean a ball of doodle. You know, and something to the non-Christians too. They can, the ones that really have sense. This will make sense to them. You know, because I'm not just gonna characterize it on a Christian got sense. We got some dumb Christians. You know, they do things that just don't make no sense. And we're supposed to love our Christian brothers and sisters. And that's really what I believe that God was talking about. And when he was talking about love, you know, you know, you love everybody, but really basically I think he was really just focusing on the brethren. Love your brethren. And your brethren is your Christian brothers and sisters. A lot of times, man, I think that they really focus on the house. We don't take care of the house first, man. We can't do nothing with these outside people. How can I go out there and speak to my brothers on the street when I ain't right? You know what I'm saying? I can't get out there. Because I get out there, first thing I do is join in with them. Because I ain't too far away from them. So that's the point of getting myself right. You know what I'm saying? Getting yourself strong. That's just the basic truth, man. You can't just jump out there, man, in a pack of wolves. Because them pack of wolves know it better than you do. They know how to get you out there. So, oh man, we got to get this family thing right first before we even try to even get outside there. That's why you think that God even said it there. He said, man, a bishop, man, his family has to be in order. How you gonna leave that church? You ain't in order. You know, you have people now. You have people that we are different people. Some of us are more responsible than others. Some of us come up and do the right thing the first time. Talking about responsibility wise, and it's those type of people that's born to lead, to have that responsibility. You know, some of us just irresponsible people. You know, we ain't nothing but sheep, dumb sheep. You know, we'll drink out of any water, but what water are you gonna drink out of again? And that means the Lord is my shepherd. That's the video I did on the Lord is my shepherd, man. That's a powerful thing, man. We all are just sheep, man, but we all different. We all different. You got your black, your white, you know, we all different. And we all been here for different jobs. We all have different gifts. That's the wonderful thing about it. We're all different. You know, and gift wise. You know, the color thing and everything else, man, you know what I mean, a pot of doodle, man. You know, you can easily get deceived when you start looking at superficial things. You know, what kind of clothes he wears, what color his skin is, and how he look. Oh, he's beautiful. dirty. You know, he must not know this, must not know that. Man, you get booted out of your blessing. Your blessings don't come when you start doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You mustn't judge people just by how they look, how they talk, where they act. You must know their heart first. Get to know that person. You get to know them, you can pretty much say, okay, yeah, that sounds like that. You know what I'm saying? That's when you start. Like you can say his actions, yeah, he would do that. You know, yeah, he would. That sound like him. You know, somebody tell you, yeah, that sound like him. I bet you can't go out there and get George Bush and somebody tell him that, tell you that, man, George Bush be out there with the black folks every day. You ain't seen George Bush with a black man out there chilling with him not one day in your life. So you can't even say that. You can't say George Bush. That somebody can't say that they saw George Bush out there on the corner out there talking to some brothers. They ain't never seen George Bush out there with a black man a day in his life. You know, you just know the characteristics of that person. You know, but you just by just seeing them first, you can't judge. You ain't know nothing about them. You know, and we can't go by all the time what people say, man. You know, believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. You know, that's just what that is. Man, we shouldn't be even gospel, man, anyway, man. But we do it, and it does happen. You can easily get caught up in it. But yeah, man, I was just on here, man, just going through some things, man. I ain't really had no topic for this, man. I was just going off on some things that I just had rolling in my mind, man, and there's a whole bunch of things going on with your boy K-Ray, man, and I just wish a lot of time I could just take the camera with me and just show you a day or two. That's probably what I do. I got one video, a little bit of it. Just give me a little, you know, some feedback on it, see what you think about it, man. I might do more of them. I got one from the download now in a minute. But yeah, man, I encourage all my brothers and sisters, man, to get out there and just go and go back to school, man. I got these deals, man. FAFSA, man. You go get your FAFSA. If you got any kind of defaults on your loan, man, you can't get this money. But man, you get extra money for your bills, clothes in the kids' bag, or you know, pay some bills or whatever, man. FAFSA, go back to school, take some easy classes. You know, you never know, you might like it, man. Cause this community, man, society, man, it's going to hell in the handbasket. So if you just want to better yourself, man, or you try something new, you know, it's always, you can always go back to school to better yourself, man. I just got through doing a bunch of work, man. You know, I got a lot of things going on, you know, so it's all good, man. We just need to. It's always a way, you know what I'm saying. And them selling the dope, man, it's easy. I can do it, man. You know what I'm saying. I got no money. You know, gotta go out there and probably buy me about 20 elbows, you know, 20 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying. I get deals, you know. I can go out there and do it. But I don't want to do it. That'd be the shoot. They ain't even in my mind right now. I got brothers calling me about it, you know. And what can I say? Man, I ain't in that, man. I ain't in it. Brothers cry all day, man. I'm finna lose my job, man. And this is, man, I'm gonna have things change and I gotta go get them. And what I supposed to do? Brother, man, I ain't me, man. I can't even, man, look, man, with your homeboy, man. You know him, man. Why you ain't? No, man, I can't. Man, you know, you my brother, man. I let you fall like that. I ain't falling, man, making money, man. You know, I ain't gonna fall. I did just at that job, man. I'm cool. I can find y'all a hook up, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what your boy going through, man. If I do hook my boy up, I'm gonna have to pray about that one. But, you know, boy can't raise a man. I'm a human being, man. Ain't no better than nobody, man. But still, I know that I'm growing. The spirit in me, man. I'm on here too long. I'm gonna go off, and I'll be back on there. I got something else I want to show y'all. Let me know what y'all think about these next videos I'm putting out here, man. Peace.